It's better at Burke. Better care, better service, better price.
Hey there, South Jersey. I'm Pete Thompson with the Cape May County Herald, and this is Under Review. Under Review brought to you by the Burke Motor Group. It's better at Burke. In fact, I'll be at Burke Motor Group on Friday as part of their 105th anniversary celebration. Come out and see me from 2 until 4 as I help the Burkes mark a significant milestone. I'll remind you about that at the end of this segment, but first, let's talk about our winter sports, our first Under Review for the winter sports season. That means we are into girls and boys basketball now. We are into wrestling and swimming. Those are the winter sports, and we'll have a weekly segment for you each Wednesday during the winter sports season. This week, week number 1, we have not one but 2 sets of basketball highlights for you, including Cape May Tech versus Lower Cape May in boys action, a thriller, and Middle Township squaring off against Haddon Township in girls action. So let's get started with the boys, the Hawks and the Caper Tigers. They square off at the PBA Tipoff Classic in Ocean City. Our camera's on hand there over the weekend. Cape May Tech coach Josh Mercado hoping to improve on last year's 12-win season. Second quarter, number 20 in white, Pat Moore finds number 12, Pat Holden for 3. Holden with 13 points to go along with 10 assists of his own for a double-double. At the far end, it's number 11 in green, Ray Abbott, and number 22, James Longstreet. 15 points and 10 rebounds for Longstreet for a double-double of his own. But Lower Cape May with a push right before the half. Number 20, Moore, scoops up the loose ball right here, drifts back outside the three-point line and hits. 15 points for Moore in the game as Lower Cape May leads by 2 at the half. We'll jump ahead to the third quarter now. Off the miss, watch number 11 in green, Ray Abbott with the offensive rebound and tip back, 14 points, 8 assists for Ray Abbott. This one goes down to the wire, last minute of the game, in fact. And number 3, Josh Wright for 3. 15 points for Wright in this one. He puts the Hawks ahead by 2 with just 47 seconds left. But at the far end, look how far beyond the arc number 3, Martin Engeloff is. Engeloff, just a freshman, but he calmly nails what proves to be a game-winning three-pointer. Game-high 17 points as Lower Cape May wins it in dramatic fashion. 61-58 the final. The Caper Tigers start the season off right at 1-1, while Cape May Tech begins 0-1. Let's check some other boys' scores now, as Wildwood Catholic also a winner at the PBA Tip-Off Classic, 69-52. The Crusaders beat Teaneck as Caleb Fields finishes with a team-high 21 points. Taj Thweet chips in 14. Charles Fields adds 10. And then from last night's action, it's a sellout in the stands at Middle Township, but Wildwood Catholic pretty much puts the game out of reach after 1 quarter of play. 61-37 the final there. Charles Fields, a game-high 24 points for LCM. Taj Thweet, 15 points for Wildwood Catholic. Caleb Fields adds 10. Wildwood Catholic looking very impressive early as the Crusaders, I should say, are 2-0. Middle falls to 1-2 so far. Elsewhere, Cape May Tech bounces back from the lower loss with a 76-54 win at home over Buna. Josh Wright and Jack O'Donnell each with 18 points to lead the Hawks. Cape May Tech is 1-1. And let's not forget Ocean City. At home with Oakcrest, Tom Jamison scores 16 points to help the Red Raiders pick up their first win of the season. 63-52 the final. OC down 22-6 at one point. They rally to win, though. Donovan Graham, 13 points. Luke Varello chips in 11. OC is 1-1, and that is boys basketball. In girls basketball, our thanks to Mike Frankel from SNJ Today for these highlights, as Ocean City is home against Haddon Township in the PBA Tip-Off Tournament. First quarter, number 2 in white, Kira Sides. Loses the handle a bit, but takes it baseline and eventually goes up and scores. Sides a sophomore now. And later, the Panthers work the ball around to number 12, Kate Herlihy, in the corner for 3. Herlihy, the younger sister of standout Jenna Herlihy. She finishes with a team-high 14 points. Later on, almost from the same spot, it's Sides for the deep 2. 8 points in the ballgame for Sides, but Middle with no answer on how to shut down number 22 for Haddon Township. That is Grace Marshall. First, she rattles home the 3 ball from distance, gets it to go, and then later, Marshall spin move, nice finger roll layup, and the finish as Marshall scores a game-high 20 points. 38-33 the final. The Hawks beat the Panthers by 5. Middle girls start the season off at 0-2. More girls scores now. Wildwood Catholic wins by 30 on the road at Pennsgrove last Saturday. Hello to freshman Mariana Papazoglu. I'm sure I'm going to be saying that name a lot, and I want to make sure I'm saying it right. The 14-year-old finishes the game with a game-high 22 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds in her first career varsity game. That's Mariana Papazoglu. Yes, there you go. In action from last night, though, Middle Township winning 52-46 over Wildwood Catholic. Kira Sides team high, 21 points for Middle. Kate Herlihy adds 13. There it is. Papazoglu hits for a game-high 33 points for the Crusaders in the loss. And Steve DePatry has told me that it's Mariana Papazoglu. Middle now 1-2 on the season. Wildwood Catholic falls to 1-1. Ocean City, they have no trouble at Oakcrest, winning big 54-17. Danielle Donahue with 11 points to lead the Red Raiders. Kylie Wires adds 10 points. OC unbeaten at 3-0 so far. That is girls basketball. Just one wrestling score for week number 1. Middle Township wins 46-24 at Cedar Creek. Panthers start the season off at 1-0. They get pins from Romeo Rodriguez, Gavin Gomez, Pedro Lopez, Gary James Nagel, Carl Julian, Austin Kaminsky, Kyle Matthews, and Ryan Nagel. On paper, Coach Matt Wolf says this is the best team he's ever had to start his 10th year now at Middle. We'll see if that pays off with a lot of guys making the trip to Boardwalk Hall. For now, that's high school wrestling. And last but not least, we'll jump in the pool for a co-ed swimming score. This is Cape May Tech swimming past Wildwood Catholic, 97-73. Cooper Gehring, Gerardo D'Antonio, Chris Porto, and Tyler Flynn, they win the 200 medley relay. Flynn also wins the 50 freestyle in a time of 24.07 seconds. Lindsey Robbins wins the 500 freestyle for Cape May Tech 2 co-ed as the Hawks are off to a 3-1 start. Wildwood Catholic falls to 1-3. For now, that's high school swimming. Before we close the segment out, though, I do want to quickly acknowledge Steph Sella, especially patient on this segment, too, as she waits for me to shoot the raw video, and she puts it and edits it all together. She shoots all the highlights, too, so if you see her out and about at your next event, go up to Steph Sella and say, hey, you're the Under Review girl. Yeah, good job, Steph Sella. In the meantime, we'll have our next Under Review on Tuesday, December 27th. Now, don't forget, that's Wednesday, December the 27th. Yes, Wednesday. We published them, 28th. Okay, let me get the calendar right. Today, we publish them on Wednesday, so 1 week from today would be the 27th. Thank you to my girlfriend for telling me what the date is. Okay, now, if you want to email me, pthompson@cmcherald.com. See, it's 7 days that make a week. cmcherald.com, that's my email address. Plus, for faster scores and news, you can always find us on Facebook at Cape May County Sports. Click like on that page, or we are on Twitter as well by going to @CMC Herald Sports. Once again, Under Review, it is brought to you by the fine folks at the Burke Motor Group. It's better at Burke. And remember, I'm going to be live on location. Steph Sella will be there too. That'll be on Friday on Bayberry Drive in Cape May Courthouse. We'll be there Friday to help them ring in their 105th anniversary of doing business. How'd you like to be 105? Come out and see me from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock and grab a free sub, get some grub while you're out there. So hopefully we'll see you out there. Steph Sell will be there too. And of course, all the Burks, Francie, Dave, Doug, all the Burks will be around. Hope to see you out there at Burke Motor Group. Of course, we also hope to see you right back here next Wednesday, which, by the way, that date will be December 27th. I know it 100% in my head now, for another winter edition of Under Review. In the meantime, thank you for watching.